Welcome to the tomb of the naked zombie chick.
In a global society, it is now easier than ever to travel abroad. One needs only to watch the news to see how this ease of travel contributes to the spread of contagious diseases. Those infected may contact and infect dozens more before the first symptoms are evident. Depending on its nature, a contagion could cross borders and affect millions of people in only a few months. What if such a contagion is the particular cause for zombieism? We have noted the potential viral spread for a contagion, but let's do some zombie mathematics to figure out how long it would take for the entire human population to be overrun by a horde of the Walking Dead. Spoiler alert. It doesn't take long under any model. First, let's distinguish the rate of contamination from the rate of conversion. The rate of contamination would be the rate by which infection is spread by whatever causal agent contaminates humans to begin with. This agent could be viral, bacterial, microbial, chemical, etc.
You have no idea what it is, do you?
It could be microbial, viral, parasitic, fungal.
Or the wrath of God?
There's that.
By contrast, the rate of conversion is what we are dealing with today. That is, the rate by which zombies make more zombies. No perv, they don't play hide the zombie salami. Zombies make more of themselves by biting and thus infecting living humans, who then die from the infection and turn into zombies themselves. That being understood, let's briefly look at different ratios to calculate the rate of conversion. The first ratio considers that each day a single zombie will make one more of itself. This is a 1-to-1 ratio. That is, 1 original plus 1 new. And essentially means that the total number of zombies will double from one day until the next. At this rate, the entire world population of 7.7 billion could be overran in little more than a month. Of course, there would be survivors scattered throughout the world. And with fewer people to attack, the conversion rate would drop. But you get the idea. The second ratio for rate of conversion is a little more aggressive. It considers that each day a single zombie will make 2 more. This is a 1-to-2 ratio. That is, 1 original and 2 new zombies per day. So you start with 1 and at the end of the day you have 3. Simply put, this is the same as multiplying each day's figure by 3. And so it would take only 21 days for the zombie apocalypse to engulf the globe. That's exactly 3 weeks for all you zombie mathematicians. Bear in mind that these figures only consider the rate of conversion and not the rate of contamination. Contamination rates would be based on environmental factors such as exposure to the contaminants. And one can come up with different figures there. You would also have to account for the number of collateral deaths resulting from widespread panic, paranoia, and privation. In a full-fledged apocalyptic situation, the living would be just as dangerous to human survival as the dead. One particular environmental factor we see in the Walking Dead series is the concept that whatever causes the dead to reanimate is something every living human has. In other words, everyone dies, and everyone turns. A quick Google check shows that an estimated 150,000 people die each and every day. That's 150,000 new walkers added daily, without either contamination or conversion rates being considered. Compound this figure by the number of zombie-related deaths in either of the previously discussed models and the results are outstanding. But let's look at an even more aggressive and probable scenario. If 150,000 people die and turn each day, and this number is inflated 10% by the uptick in human-caused deaths, you have a daily death rate of 165,000. Now let's compound this number at a 1-to-2 ratio, meaning that each of the 150,000 zombies claims and turns 2 human victims, thus adding 330,000 to the group. Then let's say each of these new walkers claims 1 more victim that day, thus doubling the number to 660,000. This is our 1-to-1 ratio. When we add these figures together, we have a grand total of 825,000 face munchers. That's almost 1 million zombies introduced into the world in one day. Possibly day 1. Assuming these numbers hold at a steady rate, we can simplify our figure with a multiplier rate of 5.5. And so starting with an initial death count of 150,000, and multiplying each day's figure by 5.5, we can easily exceed the world population in less than 7 days. Because a lot of zombies will be destroyed, we aren't calculating the total number of zombies. Instead, we are calculating a death rate for living people. These figures are disturbing. But even more disturbing is society's lack of preparedness. But of course these numbers are not static, because the collapse of society would drastically affect the means whereby many people die, such as vehicular crashes and so on. In the end, we are left with the staggering truth that any model of zombieism would quickly decimate the human population. Understanding this, it behooves every sober-minded individual to make preparations now, lest ye be overtaken and consumed by the destruction that is to come. Leave a comment below and tell me what you think. Claw the like button if you enjoyed this video. And be sure to subscribe to the channel for more zombie-inspired content. I'm Stephanie Zombie. Thanks for watching.